Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's so warm today in Denver, at least in the sun. Feels great to go outside, do walking stand-up. First and foremost, happy birthday to my nephew, Zion. I love you so much. Glad to be your auntie. Excited to continue to see your success and journey in this beautiful life. So shout out to my man CMB. Today's stand-up bottles. What was it, last week? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Last week stand-up. Do not get distracted. Stay focused. It's time to cleanse our space, our energy, our minds, to be able to continue to tread forward in your desired pathways and methods. For me, I'm trying to be as positive and energetic and focused and impactful as possible. And it really comes to, for me, the cleansing of the space is I think a really important one, from a physical aspect, especially in your work environment, your home environment. New Year, anytime, honestly, it's a good opportunity to cleanse, reorganize, and reimagine how we can appreciate where we are, what we have in this moment, as well as planning and preparing for upgrades, updates, and just changes to make a more resounding and resourceful place. Also is really important in terms of relationships amongst yourself, your relationship to yourself, your relationship to your teams, your relationships to your clients, your customers, your relationship to your larger community. And just looking outwardly in social media and the landscape, we've moved so fast from one year, one phase to the next, and it's still an opportunity to sit, to rest, but reflect and really kind of clean out the cobwebs of kind of having a retrospective on what went well, what didn't go well, and what we can do better, and tying that to and letting that help to foster goals for yourself, your organization, and also your team. That's really important to just sit with it amongst the team to make sure everyone's on board and on a plan for success together, if that is still the goal or the plan. But either way, those learnings can be important and helpful as the journey continues, as things shift and change, for whatever reason that may be. So I know I have some of that to do for myself with my clients, of just doing some recaps of our own internal perspective of what went well, what didn't go well, what can be better. And that's both and wanting to have that, and having that conversation with our clients, those that are interested in participating, as constructive feedback for how we can improve our service, our customer service, and products, and continue to build that relationship and being accountable for areas that we feel like we could have been stronger in as well. And if you come away and there's nothing that you can say like, okay, this is what I could be stronger in, I encourage you to stretch and to list something. Because if you're, as an organization, as a team, as a business, as like whatever, if you're not being honest with yourself, or even just if you really don't have anything, maybe there's more stretching you can do in this year to push a little bit further. Not that if it's broke, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but constant improvements lead to constant growth, constant impact, and that's important to continue to it's really an important measurement for sustainability, honestly. You have to still have stretch goals of how we can do more with what we have, and to prepare for moments when we may revert in our goals, our revenue projections, revenue results, customer shrinkage, attrition, a number of things. So if there's nothing you can think of, find something and maybe ask your community if there's nothing you can think of internally as well. So for today's walking stand-up, continue to stay focused, cleanse out your energy, cleanse out your space, and continue towards planning for a great new year. Continue to work hard and achieving those goals, achieving the same success you had at least in the last year, planning to do more. And we look forward to like hearing some of y'all's stories. Like, that's a part of my goal this year, is to increase engagement, and really am interested to hearing stories to support and spread, again, more resources for organizations, whether that's like sharing out your stories, coming to do like an interview or like case studies, but we really want to hear from you. So whenever you hear this, if you wouldn't mind commenting down, shout your organization, shout out your business. I'll definitely like and repost, even if there's like, you want to stitch or remix this video to add things you agree with, things you disagree with, and other perspectives and consideration. So, ciao.